Hello everyone, it is Seluxus here with another Master Duel video. So this is going to be the second part of my Duel Analysis series. So this is still with the Unchained Evil Twin, and this is going to be the Duel Analysis for my Duel versus Prank Kids. So in my opinion, this was the best duel of the replays that I showed. Because Prank Kids, out of all those decks, is the most, all the decks that I showcased, Prank Kids are the most competitive, especially out of Spiral and Witchcrafter, Eldritch, especially that version of Eldritch, the Sheer Nui hybrid. Prank Kids are definitely better than. So this was a much more engaging duel. So my opponent goes first, which is fine because my deck does have some cards that can play through going second, but this deck definitely does want to aim for going first since it can set up the disruptions during your opponent's turn. So my opponent's going through the normal Prank Kid combos, trying to end on the Battle Butler board. So we just let them do their thing for now. Alright, so there's their Battle Butler. They're in phase, they're using pranks to recycle their resources. And now is our turn. So let's see what we draw. That is the probably the best card I could have drawn in this situation here. So I get a Kaiju, so before Battle Butler is even a threat to me, I can just tribute it off to give my opponent a Kaiju, which is significantly less threatening than this thing is. And then from there, I can start my Evil Twin combo and go off from there. So I give them the Kaiju first. And they do hit me with the Max C, so what I do here is, instead of trying to play through Max C, because I mentioned this in the deck profile, the basic Evil Twin combo does special summon 5 times if you're just doing the bare minimum. So that's giving your opponent 5 cards. But what I have here is a card that is really good at floating. So instead of trying to play through Max C, I set Aruha and pass. That's my turn. Now, if I was going against an OTK deck, I'd be a bit more fearful, but going against Prank Kids, having Aruha set, I can survive. Now, one thing that I will say, now that I'm thinking about it, the way I handled Max C in this case is an example of why it's a little smarter to wait on using Max C, because had my opponent waited until I summoned Kill, then used Max C, then I would have been in trouble, because that would have eaten up my summon / set. I would not have been able to, well, I take that back, because I still would have been able to summon Aruha by destroying my Kill, but my opponent would have for sure gotten 1 draw out of it, because Kill would have special summoned Leela on summon. So my opponent would have been in slightly better shape had they waited on the Max C a bit, but in the end I still would have been able to have Aruha on the field to do the shenanigans that you're going to see here. So it doesn't change too much, but Oh, and another good thing about having Aruha set is I have Unchained Soul in hand, which special summons itself when a card I control is destroyed. So when Aruha gets destroyed, not only am I special summoning an Unchained monster from the deck, but I'm also special summoning souls from the hand, and when Soul is special summoned from the hand, I can discard a card to destroy a card on the field. So that's why Aruha being set in this case is pretty good, because it comes with 2 bodies and 1 destruction. So, and they're just kind of going with their plays. And here's where Aruha triggers and Soul triggers. So I'm going to summon Sarama from my deck as a follow-up play for the next turn, because my opponent attacked with the Kaiju, so I know the Kaiju is not a threat anymore. When I summon Soul, I discard a card that destroys the Battle Butler. And then the Bow Wow can destroy Sarama, but when Sarama's destroyed, I get another Unchained card from my deck. So what I essentially have here is kind of a floating chain, where I'm trying to float into Soul of Disasters. That way I can use one of their monsters to link summon with. So that's what I do here. So I have Unchained Soul of Disasters, so during my turn I can really start to make a lot of plays. So they recycle their cards with pranks, and here's where I start to turn things around. So first, I drew another Kaiju, which is great. So what I'm going to do, if I didn't draw the Kaiju, I probably would have used their Bow Wow to link summon with. But since I drew Gamma Seal, I can use use this Gamma Seal as link material, and then I can just give my opponent another Gamma Seal. So I summon Unchained Soul of Rage, give them another Gamma Seal, and then I can use Kill. And I specifically used Kill for this one because I already had a Leela in the graveyard due to discarding it with the Abominable Unchained Soul. So if I summoned Leela, I would have been able to summon Evil Twin Leela, but I would not have had Kill in the graveyard to summon it back and start my plays. So you really want to pay attention to which live twin you have in your graveyard, so you know which one to summon to start off the combo. So next I go into Leela, use Leela to summon Kill to draw a card. Then I will play Wailing of the Unchained, and that was a really good top deck because when I link summon an Unchained monster, I can destroy a card on the field. So by link summoning into Unchained Abomination, I destroy a card on the field, which triggers Abomination to destroy a card on the field. So there goes their monsters. And then, one thing that you'll notice is you also want to be careful of which twin you link off. I specifically wanted to get Leela back in the graveyard. That way during my opponent's turn, I can summon Leela, destroy a card, trigger Abomination, destroy a card, and go on from there. During the end phase, I just destroy a card for free. So as soon as they summon Dropsies, before they can use it as any kind of material, I'm trying to get rid of it. So I summon the Leela to destroy Dropsies, but my opponent makes a smart play here. They quick effect use Pandemonium to use that Dropsies as fusion material. So they dodge that destruction there. So now, at this point, I am kind of stuck because I don't have any additional ways of destroying cards until either a monster is destroyed by battle or until the end phase. But I don't have any more quick effect destructions. So, it looks like I'm in danger here. I have no monsters on the field, which is actually kind of a good thing. And my main boss monsters are all in the graveyard. They have a 2700 attack kaiju, a doodle-doo. It doesn't look too good. But it's all good, because I can use Leela to summon Kill from the deck, and I specifically do that first before using Secret Password, because Secret Password, if I control Kill and Leela, I can add an Evil Twin monster from my deck to my hand. That being this thing, which can get up to 4400 attack. So before all this, it looked dire. I had 3000 life points left. My opponent had 11,000. I have no monsters on the field, everything was in the graveyard, and now I can start the whole live twin combo, or evil twin combo back up. Get to draw a card. Beautiful. I can search a card. Specifically, I'm going to search for Treat. That way I can special summon it, because if I control Kill, I can special summon it from the hand. So this is an extender, get another body on the field, specifically so that I can keep the live twin loop going, even after I summon Leela. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm linking them off into another Kill, then using Kill to summon Leela back, use it to destroy a card, then I can special summon Treat, special summon Kill Leela, goes up to 4400 attack, and I can destroy the kaiju. Then during main phase 2, I can link off into Kill. So now during my opponent's turn, I'm back to having the Evil Twin loop where I can summon Leela from the graveyard to destroy a card. Now, I do chain that to Pranks, because Pranks being a continuous spell card, it does have to remain on the field to be able to resolve its effect. So they're trying to use their effect to special summon a token, but if I chain to destroy it, I'll destroy it before it resolves so they do not get their token. So that's exactly what I do. I destroy Pranks. That was their play. That was their one play to start their combos again. And I just took that away from them. So here I use both of them to summon this thing again, because you can summon it from the hand or graveyard by tributing 2 Link monsters. So it grows up to 4400. They hit me with Threatening Roar. Definitely not ideal. So now I don't really have any way of directly disrupting my opponent via quick effect. I just have this big beat stick here, but what I do have is Chamber, which will allow me to summon Abomination from my graveyard if I wanted to. In this case, I didn't. So I waited until my turn, summon Abomination, but in hindsight, I definitely, and I recommend for you too, you want to summon your Abomination during your opponent's turn, that way you get a free destruction during the end phase. So I attack directly with both of these. Then during the end phase, I can destroy their place. I have I have Called by the Grave set, which is great because they have one copy of every single one of their monsters in the graveyard. So if they summon any Prank Kids monster, I can immediately negate their effects. But they don't even have that. So I can use Abomination, destroy a card. They don't really have anything, so I just skip straight to the battle phase, attack directly, and that's the game. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below if you have any comments or questions, especially regarding this game, any part of the combos or anything that I did that isn't quite clear to you. Leave that question down below and I will answer it. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, including more dual analysis videos. And thank you so much for watching. You all have a great day.